Welcome. Welcome home, my friends. Welcome home, the divine magicians, the alchemists, the shamans, the teachers, the healers, the loved ones. Welcome home, starseeds. Welcome home. My name is Melissa, and I will be your multidimensional cosmic tour guide today. We're going to do a collective reading for the divine magicians and the alchemists amongst us, the healers, the loved ones. So we're going to bring in a little bit of that Christed magic energy for some messages. So I'm going to start by pulling a card from the Magic of Unicorns deck, which is super groovy because it's just fun and magical. First message I'm getting for us, which is channeled, which is filtered channeled messages, is that it is time to be yourselves. And in the next days and weeks and months and years, this is the script that we are writing for ourselves and for each other in that one unity consciousness. So the card I'm getting is, this is kind of funny. All of the magicians over the years, I'm seeing the perspective shift a little bit so that the belief systems don't go against each other. So in humanity, the belief systems and the views and the words and the cultures and the just many things were designed to go against each other. So it kept us in the upside down, or it kept us in the dark. And so this is really funny to me because this might help us laugh a little bit and realize your magic is right and true and real. Your path for you is right and true and real. And we're going to start at the beginning. At the basics is what I'm getting. So your personal unicorn, #1 card. Your personal unicorn, I do feel like that many of you are going to be gifted with some opening up. Each portal or gateway that we go through, they're all portals and gateways. And what the truth is, it's always been blocked and stuck in the upside down, or it's sort of like infested with heavy dark energies or backwards upside down things, inverted matrix things. And today, to be gifted with something or blessed with something that'll help you see, hear, feel, know your truth is that Christed energy. So your personal unicorn #1 card. This makes me laugh. I would have never in a million years, all these years doing this psychic medium work and energy healings, helping people heal themselves and heal their hearts and find their own ways. I never would have thought I would have been holding up a card saying, here's your personal unicorn. I never, not in a million years, would have thought that. And I don't even know what to say about all of it. Christ, here's the peace of Christ as the return of Christ comes in all of us. That is true, the true divinity, the divine magic within us. This card says, your personal unicorn, bathe in pure love, stay open to unicorn magic. So there's something happening, as we all know, where the energies and the templates, I keep calling them templates, that's the best word I know about the archetypes of templates, the roles that we play, the layers of consciousness that are out there, so hard to put words to. And those pieces are being cleansed and cleared and healed in huge ways. And I have to send out a big thanks to the divine magicians and the healers and the loved ones and the starseeds again, because it's you who have carried these things. And the twin souls have also played most integral roles in this. And it's really fun to think in terms of having blessings coming in from spirit as you are aligned in your truth. And that Christed energy connection with God's source and the earth and all that is in this whole universe. There are blessings coming in for so many of you that will show you your own truth and will help you in the way that you like to do things, so that help you be your true selves, your passions, your truth, your frequencies, whoever you are inside that we couldn't, was stagnant, blocked. And it wasn't all that long ago, I guess, now it's been a while, that someone admitted to doing a whole lot of magic against me and messing with my best friends and my boyfriends and all kinds of stuff. I was it's after I had told them not to, and they had done many criminal things and very mentally unstable things to me. And I was like, the last time they said tons of stuff, they were just gleeful about how great they had tricked me and they'd taken everything, they'd done everything. I'm like, oh yeah, Yeah, that's happened 1,000 times for me. Okay. And she was so proud. And I was like, okay, enough. And as we stepped out, like she was in competition or was trying to, I don't know what it was. I can't speak for her, but it was cruel and vile. And if anyone knew what that person actually said, they would understand why I did things the way I've done them, and have my gorgeous office now and changed everything over the last couple of years. But I'm so excited because always in my heart have wished for even the people that were trying to go against you or me or us or them to have their highest good or their happiness. And I'm seeing an open door to these blessings coming in as we are all pushed into our Christed divinity. And as the, you know, here you go, here's your own unicorn. It's almost like a blessing will come in your way in whatever way that is. And it could be a unicorn, and it could be $1 billion, and it could be a whatever it is that will make your heart happy, a home, a relationship, a phone call, a apology, whatever it could be. But Spirit is gifting us all at this time who have done their very best to do their shadow work with super magical abilities and the understanding of this just amped up spiritual, psychic, healer, whatever words you use, abilities that we have. Those are our natural state of being. So this is delightful. I'm going to pull another unicorn card. Magic of unicorns. By the way, I'm seeing a little message about the dragons. So the dragons have been my teacher and mentor. Has talked about this many times. The dragons are being released, and so all of us who have been in bondage or enslaved to that lower matrix, which is all of humanity, and many of the other beings on the planet and further out, are being released in different ways. And the knowledge and magic and the truth of the dragon energy is not to be overtaken and stolen and overpowered and used up. But the wisdom and knowledge and truth of the dragon energy is ancient wisdom, and we'll always be able to share. Like we can call them on the phone instead of have them in movies where they're so abused and so crazy that they're burning down with their flames, or cities and towns and stuff. That was inverted energy. So the dragons it's almost like releasing some extra knowledge that humanity can know to help us understand. So Create Your Vision is the card that I got, number 8, which is really nice because I just did a video about number 8s. If you're seeing lots of 8s, if your life path or different numerology pieces in your chart are 8s, it's often abundance and leadership sometimes, but it also comes into that sideways infinity symbol that I've been talking about for years and years and years. And that comes back into balance in the circle of light that we are. So humanity's being put back together in pieces, and as we create our vision and hold our vision, that's what we're being called to do, create our vision, write the new scripts of our daily life, our consciousness. It says, do what makes your heart sing. You are being nudged forward. I see that too. Look at that stairway to heaven, the golden, and then this light city up here, and the magic of the unicorn just swooshing us along, and the each ray here of the rainbow bridge that we are holding in this reality so that we can shift and change and grow is very prominent. So I love that. I'm seeing for some of us, some of you, there are, again, very magical steps that are going to be happening, and it won't be the old scary, yucky ideas of Christ, magic, words. And that's a big blessing. And as those templates come back together, we got tons of templates, archetypes, roles that we've all been playing because we have been healing. Those codes have been stripped and deloused out of us over the last years. And because we have been healing shadow, those templates can come back into perfect divine order. And as that happens, and many of the twins are involved with that. So Wonder Twins activate. Okay, that's a little much. This whole video is a little much. So I'm going to pull a card from Work Your Light. I've got the little mini cards that have the shininess on them. Whoa, iridescent. Something in the energy right now that's like that. All the false light's being cleared out. And I'm so excited about that too, because all the years of being called names and accused of stuff that was untrue and all the things like that, there's that false light that's being pulled out of us, stripped out of us, that will help us see that the one unity consciousness, that we are all magical and united. United we stand. Divided you fall. Let's see what we got here. So the first Work Your Light Oracle card, the mini Oracle cards that I have, Get Grounded, which is a really good one today because this reading is very extra delicious, groovy, cosmic, magical. That's very hard to see in this light. All right, just know, get grounded. So as our archetypes and our templates are coming into balance, stay grounded and be your true self to yourself first, and know that that next step is going to be so joyous. Like the reality of the world is around us is shifting up, and it's good. It's a good times coming. There might be some negatives going on around us, and that's all of you who are sensitive, which I would assume would be almost anybody that would watch this. That's very uncomfortable sometimes, so just know the discomfort is not you, and you can ask for that to be swished out. You can ask your unicorn to push that out and bring in your true light and hold that so that the next steps can be greatly felt, known, seen in the physical reality. Get Grounded card says empaths, highly sensitives. Okay. Connect with nature. That's what I was saying. And then as I was walking through the kitchen a little while ago going, oh, I'm supposed to make another video, I felt that Fae. So we can ask that the fairies of pure divine light, only no agendas, only light, can connect with you if you would so choose. And you can share in that unity consciousness with that layer and level, that template that has also been through a lot. One of the other cards that pulled out was Deep Replenishment. So as we get grounded, I know you can't see that, so it's kind of not helpful. But deep replenishment is necessary, and if you need to sleep a little bit more, I know for me, I've not been sleeping late for years. I've not been extra resting. I've just, just been on the go. And I thought, wow, I'm still overworking. I'm still pushing it while I'm doing my shadow work, while I'm working, while I'm running off to vortexes or traveling to, all over the place and having fun. I forgot to take care of myself in different ways. So that deep replenishment, I hope that you are also seeing that in the mirror, that it's time for you to, whatever it may be, eat a little bit better. That would be me needing that, and resting a little bit more, and perhaps whatever it is that helps you the most, getting your reflexology, foot massage, touching the salt, which is me, because that always helps remove toxins, mind, body, spirit, soul, toxic things in my energy field. And massages, prayers, meditations, flowers. That was me. I got my own flowers the other day. I was like, I just need this to enlighten my surroundings as I am on these next steps of my journey. So my magical, mystical, joyous journey. Yep. Retreat, rest, be held. I think it would behoove you and your unicorns who have hooves, I think, to be held and have compassion for one another. So I really like those today in our magical mystical reading for the collective. And I really like just looking at things in this perspective, because all the years everyone was so mean and wanted to know why I was magical or witchy or whatever it was. I'm like, I'm not really. Trust me, I'm not. That's the because the overall truth was always in me, like, of course I'm magical, but aren't you? You know, it's like it was like stuck in the dark ages mentality. And so I didn't really resonate with the words magical or things like that. We're way past some of the, like the movies of where they did spells and things like that. And that's where, again, that Gandalf in you was scrubby and stuff, and he fell off the mountain, off the crevice, into the crevice, and we thought he was dead. So as he did his shadow work and walked through the valley of shadow of death, he came back later. I think it was a year later or more, and he was pristine white, and he had a new wisdom about him, a new truth, and that was his divinity, his divine magic. So Archangel Raphael is also here saying in that truth, humanity is healing on so many layers, those templates and archetypes and such, as we talked about, codes. He's saying, just know that we have also evolved and are much higher in this new earth energy, not exactly the same as you have seen us before, so the perceptions will change and you will come back into your natural state and we will walk together. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card. Wow, this is the one I got from the Hidden Worlds, Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. And I really like this one. My friend Erin, my client friend Erin, told me about this. It was like 3 years ago. The Seer. So all of you working on your clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, all of the clairs, please know that that's also being tuned up with the cosmic heart, tuning up. It's not exactly the same as it used to be. It's not a magical, mystical thing that no one else has. It's all of us are true divine right and our true nature to have our spiritual connection and gifts. And I'm seeing some of you just really just roll into it and it being amped up in really big ways. Future prospects, decisions to make, seeking guidance. I'm glad that this came up. I have always done some mentoring and things like that, and I've always had, except for these last years when it was just almost like this coven and these coven people and this and groups and nests and of different people were coming at me, and I was pretty much surrounded by targeted dark craziness. So I didn't get any readings. I watch YouTube things sometimes or leave it on in the background, but you have to pick and choose. But it is still going to be safe for you to choose who resonates with you for readings, for healings, for help, because that's what we're here for. And the unity consciousness that can help, and you will be able to discern easier and easier and really be drawn to people that are like you maybe and can have compassion for you and not try to force you to be like them or tell you what to do. No controlling things. It is to support and help, and there are many that are going to be on your path that can help you, and me and us and them, as we move forward in this next part of the awakening. I love it. Your gifts are going to be amped up, all of you. Some super cool dreams coming in and different things. I'm going to pull one more for us. The Leap. Ecstasy, bliss, belief. So here we are. Guess what it feels like to come out of that lower matrix and be so free in our bodies, our minds, our spirits, our souls. So free and connected to source, to be your true self. Guess what it feels like? This. Bliss, nirvana, enlightenment. That energy, that light streaming into our atmosphere is really helping us and connecting with us in different ways. And I have to congratulate all of you and wish you the very best in bliss and happiness and truth, highest good for all, and in your magical, mystical, divine path and journey as we walk home together. Not the same, all unique, eccentric, and just like we're supposed to be. but as we walk home together and really come into this ascension and awakening phases in beautiful ways. Congratulations. Welcome home. Thank you all so much for the likes, shares, and subscribes. If you would like a reading or sign up for mentoring or channeling or any of the things, past life regressions, into our magical, mystical past lives, just let me know, and the information's down in the box. You can make your own appointment. I don't always have time to answer 64 calls a day. You can make your own appointment. You can click the box and pay, and there's scheduling available for you. And so I thank you so much. I look forward to seeing some of you so much. Many blessings, lots of love, and I shall see you soon. Welcome home.